Batra, a senior franchise consultant representing Franchise Bazaar. Today, we are presenting Orane International as a business opportunity for the day. With over 13 years of experience in the beauty industry, Orane International stand as a beacon of excellence and innovation. Their commitment to fostering talent and nurturing creativity through their courses has earned up the reputation of being one of the best beauty institutes in India. To discuss more on this, we have Ms. Neha Gupta, Expansion Manager for West Region, who adds her value in making company a valuable and innovative brands by contributing towards the acquisition of franchisees. Now, I would request Neha to give us an overview to your journey with the company and what are we going to offer through this insightful session. Over to you, Neha.
All right, thank you so much, Mitra Alka, for this wonderful introduction of me and our company. And I welcome everyone over here for this wonderful session. I hope it will be, a beautiful contribution to your entire entrepreneurial journey, and it will be a great, enriching session to know about the brand. It's a wonderful opportunity, and once you can be a part of it, you will know how we can, get the good returns out of this entire business. So let's get started. Can we get the
Yes.
next slide, please? Yeah.
Yes. So we discussed. We'll start the discussion with the Neha in regards to each and every kind of a details, which adds value to overall assignment of today, which is the opportunity, which is Orain. And there is a message for all the viewers who are listening to us. Please stay connected to us since we are going to unfold so many details related to the opportunity, which is lined up for today. So be connected, and wherever you feel like having a questions, please put it on the chat box so that we would be able to answer here during this live session itself. Yes, Neha, we were discussing about your role and the responsibility and Orain International. So I would like you to give an understanding as I was curious to know more
Hmm.
about in terms of when did you start and how the journey for last so many years. What are the
Yes.
different segments which company works on? So please give an overview about the kind of a business and the brief about the organization. Over to you again.
Sure, Ilka. Definitely, before we anyone enter into business, we should know why we should enter and how should we enter, and when we should have entered. So there are the three very critical, questions one should, get to know before they step ahead into the, any kind of business opportunity. So let's explore, why we started first of all. So
Hmm.
if you see, look at couple of decades, a decade ago, this entire industry was, booming, but there was no core focus of this of this education vertical of this entire fashion domain.
Hmm.
Most of the brands are into the business of cosmetics and the salon business. So
Hmm.
once horizon was expanding of the salon and the the cosmetic industry, as in default need of the manpower requirement, brands have get into the academy. There was no focused dire attention to how to make this industry organized. Just a by default requirement of the manpower, they it has become the, they have to open the come up with academies,
Hmm.
but there
Hmm.
was no standard. It was all organized, and Orane has seen this gap. And that's why the reason being they saw, once they have they have made various surveys across different cosmetics salons products and all, where we sell in the retail points and all, and they can see the gap, that they were not having technical knowledge about the products. And cosmetics and salons being such a very sensitive industry, if let's suppose you have any particular condition, all right, and you have some particular condition and some products has been given to you, maybe if it does not suits you, it can harm your skin, maybe for the what kind of what a good duration of period, and it can destroy your complete life. Rather than getting you groomed, it can destroy and harm your skin for the lifetime. So it's very important you have a technical knowledge, and Korean has find that gap and did a complete study regarding the markets. And that's how they developed, 2009 the company get into existence with a headquartered in Toronto, Canada. There we developed the entire curriculum standard as per international standards. The entire content has been laid out and implemented across all our 150 centers across India. So in to ensure, like, what are the quality of education we are imparting to our students as per international standards. So as we see, as we are, the globalization has come up, lot of international brands are venturing into India, and internationals who are going global require international services of standards. So the same, this we can see this, the rising of the, like, manpower requirement of such technical qualities, and then high standards of knowledge. So that's how we developed entire, the prospectus of this entire institute in such a way, like, we can stand apart at par with the international, how this entire technical knowledge has been given to the students. So
Sure.
from that basis, this all is journey thing has started off seeing this gap, and and fulfilling this gap. Further, like, to make this thing standardized, we have, got our, all our, we are offering 80 plus courses in this domain at all our institutes, and capturing all the basic hair knowledge, messages from basic to advanced. And then you have skin, you have hair, skin, nail, makeup, aesthetics, and your complete nutrition and dietitian knowledge. We are offering the courses, which is ranging from, you can say, 1 month to duration of 12 months, and the 1.5 year also. These are like basic certification courses to start off with. Then you have advanced certification, diploma, master's, PG. All these courses we are offering under our institute. So there's no entry barrier. Like, most of the academies that you can see in this field are only, very restricted to, like, you have the only limited options to choose off from. But we have so many options, like, if you want to advance yourself, upgrade yourself, test in on yourself, like, this is what you're looking forward to. So we have very smallest and minutest courses to start off with, see, check your compatibility, and then move on to the, like, highest PG and, master's level of courses. uh
That's how it
Alka,
is.
yeah. So Alka, like, one very critical thing, like, if education is still in India, most of the decisions are taken by the, like, parents. Parents being a very critical role in taking someone admission. Maybe it is a fashion or beauty, whatever, like, but eventually it's your career. Like, you will be earning a livelihood or become employable after you get this skill. So when parents play
Yes.
a major role, they always looking for, like, what kind of credibility this institute is having. Because most of the private institutes and colleges, they just come and, they go by. You never know, whether 5 years down the line whether this college will gonna be there or not. But Orane has sustained 10 years of duration, and has been now gone verified by the government. We are a technical, partner by the NSDC, that is National Skills Development Corporation of India. So we're an approved training partner of NSDC, and then BWSSC, and the Skill India mission of Modi government also. So we are been partnered with a lot of government regulations and policies, so which develops a, like, build a trust within parents, like, this company is backed by some government agencies. And within the
Which is
certificate of the
important.
students, yes, you can see there is a stamping from the NSDC, which is a government authorization. So in future, when the NSDC can come up with a skill development center, institutes and colleges, you have the opportunity to part of a government job also. So
Right.
one side you have all the government certification and the, verifications of our institutes and the certification. On the other side, what we are doing, we're also having the international standard certification from the SIPTEC and CIDISCO. Alka, who are not from the industry, might not be with the brands, like, what is SIPTEC and CIDISCO. They're like the international certification. They're like higher standard of qualification in the field of beauty and wellness. Like, somehow we have IIT and the IIM, same, like, the same credibility is having by the, is SIPTEC and CIDISCO. They're like from the UK and the Switzerland based bodies. So once you have done the course from these bodies, that means you have acquired the highest international standards across, and you're ready to, you're eligible to work across the globe within any international brand, and across the within India and outside the India. So entire world is open for you once you have these accreditations. So we have
Right.
government affiliations, we have international affiliations, we have 80 plus courses to offer you in the field of, all the hair, makeup, nail, skin, Ayurveda, nutrition, and everything. So just make a
Right.
compact institute for all your beauty and passion education.
Right. Right.
Yes, welcome.
So we have a very elaborative kind of understanding in
Yes.
terms of the inception, the kind of a work, the support which is given to the society, and overall development of one being when it becomes a career of someone, as per the understanding which Neha has given. We'll move to the next slide to know more about the face, so the whose mind is put together to create such a wonderful the concept which was not there, and it was started at the time where there was hardly any kind of a competition or any kind of other companies or in a similar kind of business. So give us an
Okay.
understanding about the face behind this mission.
Okay. Okay. All right. So Mr. Dinesh Sood, he is the man behind the idea. He's his brainchild. Uh, so he has been a like first generation entrepreneur in his family. He was a very enthusiastic entrepreneur, and he has traveled across the length and breadth of the world. So after seeing all the the possibilities of various business options he can come up with, but after finding this gap and the way he can see how the India is progressive in this industry, how the manpower within fashion industry is progressing, and how the world is progressing, so he is having this that competitive analysis, the
Mhm.
competitive analysis of this entire industry, and he saw that gap and then come up with the started off with this that government affiliation, international affiliation, so many courses to offer. So try to organize this industry so that once he has that forevision, he has that foresightness and vision how this industry is going soon 10 years down the line when this will be organized, and the way the in the Indian consumers are getting progressive, getting globalized, and the way they are demanding services of the best standards what we are looking for. Today you can see we have the salons looking for a haircut of 5,000 plus rupees. I'll just give you an example. If you go this haircuts or makeup artist, one day what they can earn is the someone's entire month's salary they can receive in a one day itself, one day wedding, one day event, any kind of fashion shows. That's what their earning potential is, the celebrities, the Virat Kohli, Mahin Singh Dhoni, and top Bollywood celebrities, you can say the kind of haircuts they are receiving. For them services of ultimate importance, the money is not a considerable factor. What they require is the best services in this industry. So he has taken this services to that international level to ensure our restaurants met the international standards of quality, and deployed this all the curriculum in all our centers. He has taken the industry with we started with our three own centers in northern part of India, Punjab, Chandigarh, and Ludhiana. So our three own centers, we took all the complete time to make the break even. So once only our own centers started making the break even, started making the getting the ROI, then only we have gone ahead with the expansion of our franchising expansion of Orane International. So which
Mhm.
has risen from three centers in 2009 to now 150 centers across India, meeting presence in 21 plus states across 80 plus cities, and
Mhm.
made employable till now 80,000 plus students have till now employed from our different institutes and colleges across India. So that's
Right.
how he has been instrumental in taking the 100 plus stores across India. Yes,
So
welcome.
let's move to the next slide. We have many details, many things to discuss. So whosoever wants to know, please put an inquiry so that we will be able to answer during this live session itself.
Yeah.
Yes. So we have discussed much about the vision and the mission. So would you like to add anything? What the
There's
company
something.
would be? What?
You see, sorry, Alka, to interrupt. If you read the vision of the company, which is very critical to see how how far this company is looking ahead.
Yes.
If we get collaborated with this company, what is the vision this company is carrying ahead, and down the line how we can move ahead with this company. So
Right.
till now, I told you we have empowered more than 80,000 students from our institutes, and but are we are not stopping here. Our vision is to empower 2 lakh youth and women of India with
Mhm.
quality education in beauty and wellness industry, and making them financially independent by 2025. So that's
Right.
what where we are heading. 2 lakh plus. That's what are we looking for. This is the figures we are looking for.
Sure.
Correct.
Yes. Yes, so we will go to the next slide to unfold the other details related to opportunity for today. Yes. So
Okay.
why well you have given me, the inception, the history, the mind behind the entire concept, right? So what do you foresee in the coming times? But from franchisee point of view, from a business point of view, if somebody would be interested to start a business, why will the people invest in your business as a business opportunity? Why will they consider as a as a business, for the time to come to have their money back or any reason. So over to you again.
Okay. See, to answer that, well, let's all understand why to enter into salon and beauty and wellness industry. Just to give you a figure, like the salon industry is growing with double-digit CAGR. Currently, it is 30,000 plus $30,000 billion-dollar industry. Currently, in India, we have more than 60 lakh plus salons across India. It's
Hmm.
something very basic essential commodity, whether you talk about a man, women of any age group, we talk about the children, everybody, I'm sure you agree, has to go visit the salons at least once in 2 months or thrice, in quarterly once. We definitely visit, all of us, obviously not for the comfort, not for the luxury, but it's an essential commodity, like so it's a recession free business, for the basic hygiene. Everyone, whatever age group you are falling into, you have to go to visit the salon for the hygiene purpose. And definitely for the higher services, definitely, that are there. Women's is a big segment of chunk who go for the various services, more than a basic essential commodity of the haircut and the skin services. Lot more services the salon has evolved. If you can see the nail, how nail, initially it was just not about the no more nail polishes, it was now nail salons are coming up. No,
Right.
I know some of the salons doing lakhs of this single exclusive standalone nail spas are there, and doing lakhs of business from just one premises of the standalone stores. So that's how the one segment of the salon, which is nail spa, has come up to, like same we talk about skin, the haircut industry, the skin services, the beauty services. So every segment of this has got specialization and giving you the massive opportunity to earn and come up with exclusive stores. This is such a dynamic industry, Alka. Like if somebody, let's suppose you have learned some art of let's suppose a beauty, so you have from your own vicinity, within the comfort of your home, give just 2 hours of your time, and at least
Right.
let's suppose you have only one customer a day, to whom you can charge 1,000 rupees per day, and so your monthly earning will be within half an hour at comfort of your home. You'll be earning 30,000 rupees as a minimum within half an hour at the comfort of your home. So this is the dynamics of this salon and fashion industry, which you do not find anywhere across any industry. It's such dynamism.
Right. Right. Right.
So that's how dynamic, and how money orientation is towards, you can see this industry is there.
Hmm. And also, I can see the courses, which is synced to a placements. So that's also, why will
Yeah.
people invest and get their money back? So that's also the reasons of why should people invest in Orain as a business opportunity. So let's move to the next slide to discuss more on Orain International. Yes. So
All right.
since we discussed about this, now I would like you to discuss commercially, some of the commercials look like.
So to anyone who wants to partner with us, what we require is in basic essential, we require a space of 1,500 square foot of space to start off with. This space need not to be mandatory to be have a concrete presence. You can go to any floor, first floor, second floor, third floor. The visibility of the branding is very important, because we want to attract the walking crowd also, somebody walking in. So should try to see, have a continuously hammering on the of the brand has to be there. They can see our presence on the, like on the different social media platforms, but physical level hampering makes a much out of difference. Considering that we need to have to be present in the commercial location is the most preferred location, but ground floor is not mandatory. So this would be also saving on the rentals also. So that's how accordingly we can look in for. And eventually the company will help you with the location survey once you're ready to go ahead with our brand. So maybe how much you're ready, until as we come and do the survey of a location, we'll give you a complete ROI with respect to different locations in your city. And once we are, the entire location will be, the survey will be approved by the management, then only we go ahead with the location. So
Right.
that's how the step one. And overall the project cost will be roughly 45 lakhs. This is on a higher side. This, considering tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, the entire project cost can reduce to even 35 lakhs also. So you can say it varies from 35 to 45 lakhs, ranging from tier 2, tier 3 to tier 1 cities and the metro. We do charge a franchisee fee of 10 lakh rupees under the arrangement of a 5 years of duration. That is a lock-in period we are looking for. So we'll be serving you for 5 years with all the, like support from the company's end. So yes, this franchisee fee will be
And
10
I
lakh.
can see this 45 lakh is inclusive of franchisee fee amount as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, this is an entire total project cost, including your interiors, furniture, fixture, branding, marketing, equipment list, all the equipments what we require within the premises. So, including this is the highest, value the entire project cost can go up to. But I told you it can be reduced to 35 lakhs depending, like how ready is your infrastructure and which tier you are. But
Yes.
that is the maximum cap we can look forward of 40 to 45 lakhs.
And I can
What?
see ROI also ranging from
Yeah.
18 to 24 months.
See again, this is the 45. I tell you is the maximum cap. Same here, like ROI of 18 to 24 month is the maximum cap we're looking for. We have examples seen within our, like from the investment point of view. The best thing I want to highlight over here as a part of highlight of our entire conversation, we have 150 stores Alka across India, but we
Mhm.
have only 40 to 50 investors to open these many stores. That means on an average we have per investors is holding 2 to 3 stores on an average. You
Mhm.
just answer me, if anybody from the first store went on to become a second store, it what does it mean? That means first store has
Right,
given a good ROI and break even, then only somebody go for the second outlet with the same brand.
right, right.
So which so itself is a very big testimonial, like the person who has
Mm,
collaborated with us 10 years back, still there with a part of the company, and
mm,
moved on, expanded from one franchisees to six franchises, 5 to 6 franchises. Same person has replicated with us. So that
mm,
means you can see the kind of support we would have given to him is just not the support, it's complete business know-how transfer. People
mm.
usually connected with us are not from the education background, not from the beauty and fashion background. Still, they have made it with a good investment. They think it's a good investment, good industry to invest in, and with the
Right.
support of the company, they're able to expand it from one outlet to second outlet. They made the break even within 3 to 4 months, few 6 months also. So 6 months later, we have signed up a second franchisee with them. 1.5 year, we have signed up third franchises with them. That's how
Mm,
they grown up, because they want to block the location. Like if I can see I'm making the money at this location of mine, this is the another very potential location. So let me lock it for me. So they try to lock it as soon as possible by paying the franchisee fees and all. And that's how they expanded every franchisee from 1 to 2 to 3 stores as on an average. So the
right,
most highlighted point I can see in this entire business opportunity.
right. And to get a more understanding about how this 45 lakh is split up and how it is being the breakdown of the cost and the other support and the other stream of the business, you would need to
Sure.
connect to us. You put an inquiry by texting your number or email, so that will be connected to you and give you better insight about the overall structuring of the financial model. Let's move to the next slide.
All
Yes, the
right.
procedure. So you discussed about the capex and then the other factors of the cost and then ROI. The procedure to tie up with you, procedure to come on board with you as a franchise. So I would like you to give an understanding about the same as well.
See, Alka, we have such a immaculate procedure to enter into any agreement with any kind of investor. It's just not the money that matters most to us. It's once the store opens up, it should run for it should not never goes down. So till now, even the first franchisee we have come up with, no, we don't have any single store closed down across the country. And reason being because we put a proper due diligence to before we start off. So when let's suppose somebody has shown the
Right.
interest into our module, we does not went out straight away signing. We ask them to pay us a franchise token of the franchisee fee of 1 lakh rupees, which is completely refundable. Once it is not, suppose we
Okay.
have not signed up with them because of any kind of not no consensus has been brought up upon the any kind of terms and conditions. So it is completely 100% refundable. But in case we go ahead with them, it will be registered with a total franchisee fee amount. So once a investor
Mhm.
pay a amount of 1 lakh to us, we made a visit to their location with my senior management, see the feasibility of the location, do a complete study, made a report to our management, and share the same with the investor also. Once we all agree to
Right.
consensus, finalize the location, then only we move ahead towards the final agreement and blocking of the location. That's how the step we can
Yes.
start off with.
Right, right, right. Then, the commencement of the
Yes,
work and the
yes,
site
yes. So
and
the step
that's
one
all.
is the let's pay you pay us some amount, so some sort of token to us. Let us make a visit to your location. Let's analyze the location. Let's see how potential is your location. Do an ROI. Give you the analysis of the in different locations over there. Then freeze the location. Then they sign off with the agreement. Then remaining franchisee fees. Then we start with the layout sharing. Then the complete staff hiring, recruitment, training, onboarding will happen. One RM will be allocated to you exclusively, exclusively only for you. Will be one point of contact to get all the activities done from your end regarding coordinating with the digital team, marketing team, franchisee team, operations team. He will be one point of person completely dedicated to you to execute any work you want to get it done through any of our departments. You need not to handle and manage every department separately. There'll be one person dedicated for you to get execution of any work regarding any department.
Sure, sure, sure. Fine. We have a clear understanding in terms of the procedure which company involves when somebody shows interest and goes ahead with them as a franchise partner.
Yeah.
So let's see what is stored in the next slide to discuss about. Yes. So again, the after you do the sign up process, so there is a support which is being required in terms of as you told that where to start. Then there are other things includes making infrastructure ready, pre-opening, and then post-operation support. So would you like to add anything that what type of support are you going to provide to your franchisees?
Sure, definitely, Alka. I believe support is the what anyone is most interested as an investor to look in for, because if support makes a major difference, because you're not from the industry, you're not from the same fraternity. So it's a complete the turnaround of the store depends how company is involved in the entire operational process, which is pre-opening support and the post, once the store is opened, also how sustainable the support is once the store is launched also.
Yes.
So we provide a
Hmm.
complete 360-degree support with respect to a store. Before we pre-opening, it's a layout designing of the complete center. So we have architect team who help you with the designing of the store, giving you the complete set of equipments what we require. We help you with the complete vendor management, negotiation, pricing skills, surveying the what is the competition mapping we do. We accordingly will put up the price. It's not we have the standard price for the courses across India. No, we come up to the
Yeah.
your location, we do the survey and see what is the competition competition pricing is happening over there. So we do the complete
Right.
cashment analysis, and accordingly we keep the pricing of our different courses so that we can beat the competition and match the pricing war over there. And then we help you with a complete, we have in-house examination team, we have in-house R&D department, placement cell who has connected with more than 400 brands across India. We have connected with the brands like L'Oreal, Anchorage, not many five-star properties, Colorbar, Nika, MyGlam. So there are so many brands we have connected with them on an international level, or as a corporate tie-up we have. And there are an exclusive placement drive in our centers, which ensures you get the students studying at your center get the placement, which is the ultimate and eventually the ultimate aim of any students or any center who is starting off with. Because once you have a good placement, the eventually this will go as a word of mouth publicity or differential publicity within your vicinity.
Yeah.
If I'm studying at your
Yes.
center, yeah, you understand, if let's suppose you are studying in my center and you get a good job, you're definitely going to tell your peers I got a job through this center and I have got this kind of academic placement, the kind of package you're having. This is a talk, and the difference goes out in the market. So we support you
Right.
completely with respect to, because this is in-house, there's a complete flexibility what you require, how you require. Let's suppose you want to have a placement as a teacher, also as an academic teacher, we help you with that. Let's suppose you want to go to work with any kind of five-star properties in a spa, or you're looking for a job, probably you want to start up your salon, we can even help you with that also. So any kind of
Mhm.
placements or career you're looking for, whether it's a teacher, academic teacher, whether you want to work in a salon, whether you want to start something, so complete gives hand holding as a complete personality grooming of the students. We believe once our product is strong, We handhold the students will gonna tell us about it, about us in the market, and rather than just become a students, they will become an advocate of ours in the market. So that's how
Right.
hand the kind of business knowledge transfer and hand holding we do to our clients for a till the time we get, get eventually they succeed. We don't leave them. You can say we don't quit
Yeah.
unless we succeed.
Sure, sure, sure. Fine. So after having an understanding about pre-opening kind of a support which company gives, we'll understand about post-operation once the person starts a business. The franchisee of Orane International. So, what does a franchisee partner expect from the company? Over to you again, Neha.
Alright. So Alka, as I told you, I highlighted one point of investment. We have 150 plus centers, but we have only 30 to 40 investors. That means on an average, per investor is holding more than two centers. This is the most highlighted point of my entire conversation. So another second top highlight is the post-opening support. That's what any my company give to my investors. Maybe it's just not written in the agreement. Maybe it's not a part of our conversation, but we go down beyond our written things and support the company for your city, for your location, for your specific requirement is there. We support to a very down level of, to your specific, maybe every franchisee, every city, every location has a different kind of support requirement. So maybe some partners require support more on the digital marketing front. They say I can go with the operations, I have the product knowledge, but I want support on the on your digital marketing front. So we help them major support on our digital marketing. We provide them a complete digital marketing campaign across Google Lead Words, across Instagram, across Facebook. We made a complete 360-degree digital media campaign for them, content designing, workshop, collaterals, and everything. That's how the support they require, and we provide from that vertical. Some people require
Right.
IT and technical and that kind of support, the product support. So we provide exclusively that kind of major support. Definitely, the accessory support is there, but the major support is where you're lacking. So it's a very
Mm-hmm.
customized and very needy specific support is required. So if you require technical and IT support as a major, if you require something as a more of a marketing support, that's how a make a major role we play over there. And to
Mm-hmm.
top it all, what is all we can do to ensure your success will be ensured by us? Let's suppose 3 months has gone up, business is eventually a business. Let's suppose there's something has gone wrong, it's not running as per expectation. It might happen, so we have a complete audit system and process which gonna audit your entire of the franchisee, of the students, of the entire institute as in branding, as an institute, as an SOP. And from the students also, we do a 360-degree edit through different streams of an academy, and check out the gap, do the gap analysis and fulfill that gap. Let's suppose faculty needs some more training, a counselor needs some more training, we train them, repolish them. Still it did not work, we're going to change them and hire a better person. So that kind of gap
Right.
analysis we do through our audit system, and which ensures the gap is fulfilled, and soon you're going to have your successful getting returns into the sim model, and ensuring you will get the break even and ROI as we discussed about it. So
Yes.
that is a
Yes.
major support of auditing on a regular basis to different levels.
Right.
That's what is support we highlight.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So I think we have covered most of the information. Let's see that what is store and what are we going to discuss in the next slide, in the coming slide.
Okay. As a
Yes,
yeah.
very important. Yeah, awards and recognition. So here I want you to
Yeah.
discuss.
So very proudly, I can say whatever work we have done is nothing with the intention to get some recognition, but eventually the society has recognized our, what we have contributed, and it is coming back to you in the form of recognitions. So we have been awarded as the best brand within the beauty domain, the most upcoming brand of the Asia, the academic brand of the year, the most upcoming institute within education domain, within beauty and wellness domain. So a lot of international
Right,
organization and societies have acknowledged and approved our standards and given us this various awards. And we are proudly to say, this is the when eventually you have the purity within the performance. That's how the society will
right.
gonna recognize, and you are awarded with so many recognitions. So proud to show
Great,
our feats.
great, great, great. Yes. So finally, we'll have the slide wherein the questions. So any questions we have, we'll take it. And this is to add to that, we are going to upload the recorded video on the social media handles. So anybody would like to know or miss the live session, they can always go to Franchise Bazaar, YouTube or a LinkedIn page to have the entire interactive session what we had. And this is for all the viewers who listen to us on every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Please contact us on 9844443200 to know more about opportunity for today. That is Orane International. And if you're looking for any other franchisee, also. Also visit franchisebazaar.com to come to know about today's opportunity as well as the others opportunity. So you can always filter your requirement in terms of industry you look for, and then the investment appetite you carry, and the location where you are planning. So you will come across the different opportunities. So Neha, thank you for joining us and giving your valuable time, and you have given quite elaborative understanding about opportunity. So would you like to give a last message to the viewers? Over to you.
You see, there are so many opportunities. You talk about Alka, like there are so many options, business opportunities are there in the market, but this opportunity is something about changing someone's life. It's empowering of a woman empowerment. So it's all that we talk about over here. Skill development. The gig economy. The gig economy is the latest trend that we talk about. So if we talk about gig economy, we are trying to capture one of those, upskilling the market, upskilling the people, upskilling, making them employable. There are 33
Yes.
million people who are unemployable. After completing the graduation, there are 33 lakh graduates across India who are still unemployable. So we are employing, we're trying to employ them, making them empowering. And so let's suppose if one lady who passes from her center did some when basic certification course, tomorrow after 6 months of duration, once she start earning, she is impacting three generations: her own life, her children, and her parents. So with this, you are
Yes.
making a difference in someone's life, and that life is impacting three generations. So you have the power to impact these three generations. So you can think accordingly and take a wise decision. Yes.
Very well said.
Yeah.
Very
Thank you
well
so
said.
much.
So, yeah, so with this note, we will sum up the session. Thank you once again.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's wonderful talking to you.